Okay, this is Ted Flett of Golden Skate, and I'm really thrilled to be joined today by Eteri Tutberidze. That was my pronunciation that I just mastered, thanks to the lesson from Eteri. Coach to Evgenia Medvedeva and other exceptional Russian skaters in Moscow. Thanks so much for talking to us today. So my first question or comment, you are so well known in the figure skating world as a striking and beautiful coach. What is your secret? What is your secret? The clarity of skin, your fashion?
I have no secret.
You have no secret?
Too bad, but I don't.
Cleansing, toning, moisturizing the face every day or something?
No, I just like to sleep. I don't like to wake up early than 8:30 in the morning. I just don't.
Okay.
So maybe sleeping is a beauty. It's not lots of sleep. It just whenever I wake up at 6 o'clock or 5 o'clock or 7, I look like a shit.
Okay. So we should all sleep until at least 8:30 is the lesson. Okay.
I don't know.
That's rare for a figure skating coach, because I thought figure skating coaches were on the ice really early before all the
Yeah,
hockey players
that's actually
take over the
was the reason I left the United States, because I had to wake up like at 4 o'clock in the morning, 5. It was so hard, and I just figured out that I don't love that much figure skating. So then I moved back to Moscow. First, what I said, my skating will not start earlier than 11. That's it.
Okay. Well, we should all be doing that then.
I don't know. Just I can't do early. I don't live there. It's just not me. That's like vegetable.
Okay. And where do you shop? And do you shop in Moscow? Your clothes are so distinct. You have a great fashion sense.
I don't know. Thank you.
It's not me. It's also, these are things that figure skating fans talk about.
Thank you.
Okay. So you are here at Skate Canada coaching Evgenia Medvedeva. But first I want to talk to you about what is happening in Russia in ladies figure skating. It's unbelievable. I recall
it's explosion.
It's completely explosion.
Explosion.
So
yeah,
it's
really hard. I just guess many girls, and it's really hard to get even on the Moscow city competition. So because we have 2 spaces from the skate rink, so you have to be best of the best. And they jump so strong, they skate so strong, they spin so strong just to get on the competition, just to get there.
Mm-hmm.
That's just because so many of them.
Mm-hmm. Now, why do you think now? I certainly recall in the 90s, Irina Sutskaya and Maria Bucherskaya were unbelievable, and into the early 2000s. And then it kind of went quiet in Russia for a number of years.
For a long time.
For many years. And now it's this traffic jam of women
skaters.
Is traffic. What do you think happened in that period of time?
I came back to Moscow.
It was you.
I don't know. Moscow had opened many skate rinks. There used to be only 2 or 3 skate rinks, and it's all was rental, so it was no actually skating going on there, like hockey. And then Moscow opened about 20 skate rinks. It's not in the city, it's all around, but so many kids start skating, and they grew up. And now, even to get on the competition, it's a big.
It's a big competition.
Yeah, big competition to get there. Just
right. Okay. In last year, I want to look back at the World Championships in Boston in 2016. This was the culmination of the season, and it was Evgenia's first year as a senior.
As a senior,
she had an unbelievable season, obviously. How was she feeling when she got to Boston? Was she feeling confident? Was she feeling nervous? What was your sense?
She just felt happy to be there because it's a beautiful city. And I were really surprised because I've been in the United States, but I guess not that kind of cities. This city surprised me. It's not really American.
Okay.
The way it's built, and she was just happy to be there
Okay.
and tried to do her best.
Hmm.
She was ready.
She was ready.
She was ready, yeah.
You know, last year, did Evgenia experience any injuries over the course of the year, given all the difficult tricks that she's attempting in practice?
It was just minors. It was not anything big.
Okay.
So, thanks God.
Okay. Were you nervous when you got to Boston? Because she was, you know, the
I was
headliner.
nervous, yeah.
You were nervous.
I was nervous.
What
I
do you-
always nervous.
You're always nervous.
Yeah.
What do you do to control your nerves?
I didn't do anything. I have no choice.
Okay. You just live with the nerves.
Yeah.
Does it make it more nerve-wracking for you? I mean, you've been coaching for a while, but I think, you know, really came onto the international scene in 2013, 2014 with Yulia Lipnitskaya,
Yulia.
when she succeeded.
Yes. He
internationally.
was a beautiful skater then.
Mhm.
Yes.
When you're so, I mean, really, you've sort of been at the top of the top caliber as a coach for maybe 3 seasons now. Is that fair to say?
I don't know. Maybe. It's just my kids grow up.
Yeah.
And I'm really hoping that I will have some new next season and some new next season because they're growing up.
So when you're
So
at,
it took a while, you know, to grow them up.
sure, when you're at the boards with really famous figure skating coaches like Rafael Arutunian and Frank Carroll, do you look sort of around you and think, "Whoa, this is even more nerve-wracking"?
But I knew Rafael then he started coaching because back then I skated with Briner and he called Rafael to help him out.
Mhm.
So I don't know. I just
Do you ever-
tried to do my job.
Yeah.
Not true.
Do you ever feel intimidated by the other coaches around you, or no? You're calm and cool.
No,
Okay. You're focused.
everyone just doing what we have to do.
So in that competition in Boston at the World Championships, do you think that there was some real momentum and interest in the American women, and that it might have been tougher going into the competition for the Russian team because, you know, the stars seemed to be aligned. The event was in the U.S. There had been 10 years since an American woman had arrived on the podium or had been on the podium.
No, I just knew if Evgenia will do what she can do, she'll fight for medal.
Okay. You obviously saw, or probably saw in practice, how the other women were doing. What's your observation of for example, Gracie Gold, who was first after the short program in Boston?
She's actually during the season we were a few times together, like Milwaukee, Skate America, and she's a really strong skater. So I know if she'll get all together, it will be really hard. But Jenny is not less stronger,
Right.
so they can fight.
Ashley Wagner.
Ashley Wagner, for me, she kind of did a surprise. For last, year by year, she's getting stronger. She's getting better and she's getting stronger and more convenience in her skate. So, good for her, really.
One of the things that Ashley says that she's done is, artistically, she tries to portray more of a woman, which she thinks distinguishes herself from the younger teenage competitors. Do you agree with that?
No, I'm not agreed here.
Okay.
And I'm not agreed then some people say, okay, she doesn't look like a woman. You don't have to have whole body, you know. I don't look like a woman too. And it doesn't mean I'm not a woman.
Right.
So it's not about the way you look. It's the way, what do you feel, what you can give to audience. Can you give these feelings? Can you give this impression? And I don't agree here.
Okay. Her teammates, Elena Radionova and Anna,
Pagarillo,
thank you. What's your sense of them?
very strong skaters, very strong, yeah. And Pagarillo was, she looked to me like angry at the competition. She really wanted to do it. And she did 2 clean programs. It was, I think, the first time during the season.
It was so exciting to see that for Anna because, you know, she'd had such an up and down season. with some difficulties, and she's known for having really awful falls, and it can be hard for her to get back into the program, and for the audience to get back into the program and her performance. And some people are quite cruel, frankly, on the internet and commenting on her. It was amazing to see her put all that behind her and skate. 2 great programs. I think 10 triple jumps in total in terms of the short and the long program that looked great.
We actually train at the one skating rink, so I know her for a long, long time already, and I knew she can do it.
Evgenia setting a world record. Was that good or was that bad? Does a world record come with a great deal of expectation as she now enters this season?
I don't know. For me, it's just the marks. It's not. You can't really. From one competition to another, you can really compare them because it's different judges, it's different components takes, so it's really not the same always.
Okay. How did Evgenia respond or react to
I guess the same
world
as
record?
me.
Really?
Yeah, she didn't really pay attention to it.
Okay. And did that continue over the off season in terms of training? So she never got a big head about, I just set a world record. That's a pretty big deal.
No. Like even here, we were talking about that we lost somewhere in the marks.
Okay.
So I don't think it's a big deal, the world record.
Okay. Last year in her program, and this year as well, she loves to wear gloves. Tell me about the gloves. Does she ever go, glove-free in skating?
She actually, in the free program, she doesn't have gloves.
This is true. I'm sorry.
No. And last year in the free program, or short program, she had gloves.
Right.
So it really depends on the dress.
Do you think that the gloves sort of help accentuate her hand movements and her fingers?
No. It's just the way the dress, the way I think gonna look better.
Okay.
Something that then your custom looks done.
And are you involved in the design?
Yes, all the way, yeah.
Okay.
It doesn't always happen the way I want. Sometimes I see something different, but I can't really explain it.
Okay. Is Evgenia involved as well?
Yes, but she trusts me a lot.
Okay. Where do you get your inspiration for the designs of the costumes she wears?
Just the way I see the music, the way I feel the music.
Okay. Let's talk about her music a bit.
Okay.
For a young girl, she has chosen, or you have chosen, I want to know who chooses the music, but it's.
She trusts me.
She trusts you, so you choose the music.
Me and Ilya both.
Okay, yep. Who does her choreography?
Yes.
Yes. Which she, even though she's 16 years old?
Yes, she'll be 17 in November.
She'll be 17 next month,
Yeah.
so just around the corner. She has no problem conveying and living up to the maturity of the music.
We talk about it a lot. Like whenever we pick the music, we talk about it, and if I see that she talks back, she understands it, that's good.
If she talks back? Is that what you said?
Yeah, like she have to talk back to me about this music, about the something we take.